wonderful good morning everyone, and welcome to another Soul Drives video, and welcome to McLaren Munich, where I just picked up an absolutely insane car which I will be taking on a road trip to the Austrian Alps over the next few days. You can see it in the back, the McLaren 750S. I'm so excited. 750 horsepower, 800 Newton meters of torque, out of a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 that revs up to 8,500 RPM. I can't even begin to describe to you how excited I am for this drive. And also, I'm not driving alone. Maurice, he's a good friend and also sometimes helps me film my videos. He's going to be joining me with my Porsche 911, so hopefully he's going to have an amazing experience as well. The plan is to hit the Austrian Alps, to take the 750S up to one of Europe's most beautiful driving roads, the Großglockner Hochalpenstraße. And up in the Austrian Alps, we want to film a raw driving experience of the 750S as you know it from my channel. And since the raw driving experience video will be a whole separate video to this video, I thought, why not just take you guys along with me? You guys keep asking me how I film my raw driving videos, and maybe this video gives you a little bit of an insight behind the scenes how we're going to do it. And also I want to try these more vlog style videos more often in the future. And yeah, I'm just super excited to get started. Let's see if we can pick up a nice coffee and then continue on to the de-restricted German Autobahn to drive the car down to Austria, and from there on up into the Austrian Alps. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and yeah, all that's left to say is let's get going. I'm super excited to drive the McLaren 750S. Aggressively. The way this thing builds up speed is just unreal. Right away, I can tell you, just from the first few kilometers on and to the Autobahn, this is without a doubt the fastest car that I've ever driven. It's so violent. You can hear it in the back. I got the back window open. There's like the turbo sounds, the pops, the bangs, the crackles, the glow of sounds. It's just such an emotional, fun and cool car, and you can really feel how light the chassis is, how instantly it reacts to every turn and direction. It's crazy. Small underpass. Oh, the gearbox is so snappy. It does these bangs on the upshift. It's insane. It does feel even more rapid than a lot of other cars that I've driven before. For an example, I have driven the RS e-tron GT, which is an electric vehicle with 925 horsepower. But this car feels so much more rapid, even though it's only 750 horsepower, but it's almost only half the weight of that car. And you know, that's kind of the thing with McLarens. Even the smallest entry McLaren still has a carbon fiber monocoque, is ultra light and has at least 500 horsepower. So they're pretty much all like high-end supercar territory, and that's really amazing about these cars. Of course, I've heard about the quality issues that many people complained about, but I drove the McLaren Artura recently, and I have to say that car felt quality-wise pretty good, just as this one does. I don't hear any squeaks or rattles. I mean, of course, I haven't driven the car for too long, so I don't know how it performs when it's driven a little bit harder, but I guess we're gonna find out, and I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, but for now, let's not get too much into details. We only have a few kilometers left until our first stop, so I'm gonna catch up with you guys when we're there. First stop on our way to Austria, and we choose to stop in one of the most beautiful roadside stations that we know, with a perfect view of the mountains, which is exactly where we're gonna be heading next. So far, the McLaren feels incredible and is also surprisingly comfortable. Meanwhile, Maurice is enjoying my 911 very much, and we are both looking forward to hit the Austrian Alps. But first, we're gonna have coffee and a small breakfast. I'll see you when we're back on the road. So, welcome everyone to the Austrian Alps, and yeah, just look at that scenery. We're driving through some villages to our final destination, which is a beautiful little ArBnB right on the bottom of the Großglockner. Should be around 4 kilometers away from the Mountainpass, so perfect location, and I'm so excited. Just driving this car on these regular roads around here, the car feels already so insane. And I mean, we got a little bit of free space now. If we just put it into second and just give it a little bit, it's little bit of wheel spin there. Oh, it's so insane. You can hear the turbo spool, and you can see the air brake going up right after you do a pull and you hit the brakes. It's just the overall experience is insane, and the blow-off sounds. Holy shit! This car is insane. This car is honestly insane. I can't wait to take it out on the Großglockner Hochalpenstraße. I'm just super excited just by driving this car. Normally, you can already tell it's so responsive. I've driven many cool cars, including something like a GT3, but this thing is a different animal. And look at that view. I can already imagine how much fun these mountain roads will be. And also, one thing about this super cool sound, you got this rear window right here, which you can put down because I'm already a little bit sunburned, but you can still enjoy the sound without having the roof down. That way you can also get all of these turbo spooling sounds, like just it's just such a cool experience. I love this car. I mean, the carbon fiber lightweight chassis, 1,277 kilos dry weight, 750 horsepower, 800 Newton meters of torque. It's just unmatched by anything I've ever driven before. So I can only say huge thank you again to McLaren that I'm able to drive this car. That is really something I'm very grateful for. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna enjoy these beautiful mountains, and I'm gonna catch you when we are at the ArBnB. Right after this beautiful morning and a short trip to the bakery, it's time to head back to the ArBnB and start video production on the raw driving movie of the McLaren. Maurice is currently still on the road with my 911, but he is going to join us later on for a first drive up the Großglockner to check for some locations to film it. For now, I'm going to get started on the intro sequences, and of course I'm going to give you some insights behind the scenes how we're going to do it. So first things first, we need some still frame shots of the car and our location to properly open up the scene. To do so, I just placed the car nicely in front of our ArBnB, and now I'm just going to look for some nice angles to get some simple shots of the car, like these ones. And also, I like to add a scene of me grabbing the key sometimes. Next up, we need some shots of me getting into the car. And I really like this frame here, where you can see me coming out of the main door of the house and getting right into the car. To mix it up, I recorded multiple angles of this. And finally, we can start the engine, record some audio of the exhaust, and drive off. I'm pretty happy with that. And now, to really make our driving movie come alive, we need some drive-by shots. And therefore, I'm just gonna drive along a nice road, look for some good spots, set up the camera on the side of the road, and then I'm just gonna keep the revs up high while driving by the camera. Okay, so small test run of the Großglockner Hochalpenstraße. We are now on the upper part of the road, and yeah, it's completely covered in snow. Funny thing is, we are currently driving with the 991.1 Carrera 4, and yeah, the car pretty much has absolutely no power. You can really see how higher up there's just no oxygen in the air left, so I guess we're driving with around 200 horsepower. At least that's how it feels like. And yeah, it's just our first test run to see where we're gonna film the McLaren tomorrow. And yeah, I think we're just gonna drive the first half of the Mountainpass and skip the second part, because as you can see, it's just like completely wet and covered in snow. Would be a little bit hard to get some grip with the McLaren here. But the first part of the pass is beautiful, and we're gonna drive that for sure. We also have to watch the kilometers a little bit, and yeah, should be fine. And there's a small little tunnel, so I'm gonna give you a little sound check. So it's Sunday now, and we are ready to take the car up the Großglockner. The camera is set up, the microphones are set up on the back bumper and in the interior for the optimal sound. So right now there's only one thing left to do, which is enjoy the drive up. I'm gonna see you when we're on top of the Mountainpass. these breathtaking views, I welcome you to our final spot for our cinematic drive video. And I have to say, this was honestly the best driving experience I had so far. The McLaren 750S feels like it was built for these mountain roads. The combination of the stunning nature, every bend on this road, the breathtaking views, and this beautiful supercar has left me absolutely speechless. Driving up here, I immediately knew what the title of this video will be: the best drive of my life.